It's Friday, September 16th, 2022, and here's what's shaking at the Almond Alliance. I'm Aubrey Bettencourt, President and CEO of the Almond Alliance, the voice of the almond community in Sacramento, Washington, D.C., and beyond. It's been a busy week. I'll start at the state level. What we're still doing here at the Almond Alliance is the governor has until September 30th to veto or sign bills that have made it to his desk from this year's legislative season. We've been tracking a number of those. I've been putting out summaries and reports, and you can catch our macro summary of the bills that we worked and tracked throughout the season and where they landed in our next edition of the Almond Advantage, which is our quarterly magazine, I believe, sent to you, our members. So if you're not a member, you're probably not getting Almond Advantage. You want to become a member so you can get the Almond Advantage, as well as our weekly updates and more e-newses, email blasts, industry news, and such. So we've been tracking a number of those. We've seen some that we've tracked get vetoed. We've seen some that we've tracked and worked through the year be signed. For the most part, things are going exactly the way we thought. Again, more details to come. Please subscribe. Please become a member for all of that in a lot more detail. There were 1,000 bills that moved in the last week of session. And so if I'm the governor, I got hand fatigue too, dealing with all of that coming to my desk. But it's been interesting to track. We'll keep you up to date if anything pops specifically. But at this point, there's still a few out there on his desk that we're waiting to see. Probably going to see some stuff coming out every single day. Wouldn't be surprised if tonight at 9 o'clock at night, there's some stuff that's going to come out even tonight at Friday. Additionally, on the state side, we are working and looking forward to announcing a great partnership we've developed with Great Valley Seeds. You'll be expecting more from us. You're going to see a cool new website developed for it, but we have a tremendous new partnership, and we are seeking one of those brand new pollinator habitat program grants out of CDFA. The origin of that grant actually is completely due to the Almond Alliance. It was a bill that was introduced over a year ago to develop a program at CDFA to develop pollinator habitat on working farmland. That bill actually got picked up by the governor and increased its funding significantly in his budget, and now has become a program. We worked actively with our partners at the Almond Board, as well as some of our strategic partners at Great Valley Seeds and some other places, to work on what the reg for that would look like, the implementation. We've had a number of meetings with the department. We're happy to see that program roll out. If you'd like more information on that and you're interested, please check out our website or visit CDFA. But we're looking forward to announcing more information in the near future about our great partnership with Great Valley Seeds, developing pollinator habitat for working almond farms to promote pollinator health, as well as keep our trees happy, keep our bees and our trees happy. I think that works out pretty well for all of us. Also, more importantly, to get those dollars back on the ground in the farmer's hands, because who knows better how to grow things than a farmer. So looking forward to getting that information out to you as well. We've been working and meeting regularly with the Department of Water Resources as we not only look at current drought conditions, but we also start looking at what are we going to do. The new water year starts on October 1st, and we need a plan. We need to know, more importantly, what our managers and our water system managers are planning to do. We see a change in the forecast right now, looking like some rain moving in our direction, always helpful. We're watching this La Nina very carefully, talking about a wet La Nina in a third year. That did happen way back in the day, I think in the 90s. So we'll keep track on that as well, of course. We're also meeting with DWR looking further down the road. What does SGMA compliance look like? And more importantly, what do you need as a farmer in order to continue to thrive, in order to comply, in order to stay farming and viable in these times and in a post-SGMA world? So we continue to work with them and thank them for their time in that. We'll have more to announce hopefully shortly and look forward to that. Additionally, in the water world, some of you probably saw a headline that showed that the Court of Appeals upheld with precedent that the State Water Resource Control Board does not have the authority to curtail pre-1914 water rights. Now, history on this, it goes back to the 2015 drought, when the state board, in trying to address a number of drought conditions at the time, curtailed pre-1914 water rights, immediately taken to court. And so far in the Court of Appeals, that's been upheld. State Water Resource Control Board does have the authority to check or verify if a pre-1914 water right has existing authority or has been approved. They also have the authority to verify if it is exceeding, if a water right holder is exceeding their pre-1914 water right, but they do not have the authority to curtail pre-1914 water rights under their existing statute. However, the court was keen to note that under other authorities, such as emergency drought orders or executive orders, at present, they do have the authority. And so, quickly, State Water Resource Control Board did issue a statement reminding everyone that their current curtailment orders are being operated under their authority of current emergency drought orders. More on that to come as we continue to see water rights discussed. That's something we actively are working on. And actually, on the state side, we're already still in 2022, but we're actually working to develop our priorities for 2023. We look forward to the opportunity to meet with you at a lot of our meetings and our upcoming events to get that feedback. As you know, we like to reverse engineer our policy solutions. If it doesn't work for you on the ground, why the heck am I making it up? So we want to hear from you as we continue to work and develop these priorities with our board of directors and our Tiger teams and our committees. If you know anyone involved in these organizations and with our organization, please reach out or reach out to us directly. Let us know what you need on the ground as we continue to develop these priorities and carry your message and your voice into these places that have that direct effect. I want to thank especially our boards of directors and our volunteers and our committee members and our Tiger team volunteers, always being available, always being accessible, and bringing that information to us so that we can be nimble and quick and loud and accurate advocates for all of us and all of you. So much thanks to all of you. And along those lines, we do have 2 upcoming webinars next week for shipping. OOCL and CMA CGM are announcing new booking systems and doing live demos training you on how to do these bookings. You'll be able to do that with us next week on the 22nd and on the 23rd. This will also be in alignment with the announcement of global services available for OOCL off of East Coast ports, so you'll want to hear about that, ways to get to Europe and other places, working with OOCL and working with their booking team. On the CMA side, this will be getting an introduction to their control tower services at SEVA, and also walking you through their extended services to India. So again, webinars next week, the 22nd and 23rd, with OOCL Global Services on the West and East Coast, as well as with CMA options to India off of the West Coast. They'll be providing updates about services in October, so you won't want to miss this. And again, it's open to all of agriculture. This is using the Almond Express, but it's also using truck and drayage, whatever works for you. But more importantly, it's about getting this direct information. You have the opportunity to interact with them directly. If you have questions for them ahead of time, you can email us and you can contact us. But you'll be receiving an invitation via email if you're a member. You should have already gotten one sometime, maybe some of you. If not, you're going to get one on Monday. Which will have the calendar invites for these events. If you want more information, please reach out to us at the office and visit almondalliance.org. Last but not least, on the federal side, we've been working comments with EPA, tracking some of their regs that they're putting forward. We're still working on our Farm Bill priorities as we gear up for that. It's been fun listening to you all and integrating that information, and we're gonna turn some tables on this because almonds are one of the 3rd largest agricultural exports for the United States. So we're going to flex a little muscle in the upcoming Farm Bill, and we're looking forward to it. More importantly, we're looking forward to seeing you at our happy hour, our open house, September 22nd at 4 p.m. here at the office in Turlock. Please reach out, RSVP. We can't wait to see you. We can't wait for you to see the new digs. Come have a drink and a snack and meet with the other members and meet with other members of the community. Catch a little break, catch a little respite. Let us say thank you to you for all of your support and wish you a happy and safe harvest. Stay healthy out there. Keep your chin up. We're sticking with you. You're sticking with us. We can't thank you enough for that. And by the way, I want to give a huge shout out to my team here at the Almond Alliance. A lot of you know Annie and Nicole and some of the other members of the team. We're hoping to make some new announcements on that front too in the near future. And we are so excited about our ability to work for you all. Oh my gosh, I forgot Birdie. You guys all know Birdie. How can I forget Birdie? But more importantly, we are super excited to work for you all, with you all, and to be in the trenches with and for you all. So thank you again. Have a great weekend. and we'll catch you next week. Cheers.